So I was scrolling through the Plants vs Zombies wiki and I found a blog from an account that had only one post on it. The post just had a link that makes your device crash, but for me it worked. I clicked on the link and it took me to a website that was blank except for the download button, which had the words PvZ Beta on the side. It started downloading instantly after I clicked the button, and it was ready in a few minutes. When I downloaded it, I was pretty excited because I would be able to see what one of my favorite games would look like in the concept phase. I loaded up the game and in a matter of seconds the PopCap logo popped up and music started playing. The title appeared and it looked very lazy. There were no plants or zombies in sight. I clicked the spacebar and then started the game with Crazy Dave talking to me, but all he said was, "Good morning, neighbor." Then it was time to pick my plants. When I picked my plants and started playing, something felt very wrong. The game looked similar to the finished version, but every time I planted something, I would feel a pain in my chest, and the game would look worse to the point where characters' body parts disappeared. I planted snow pea, which caused me to have zero sun, and then I blacked out. I remember waking up with blood on my hands and seeing the words "try again" on the computer screen. I tried getting out of my room to tell my mom about what happened, but the door was locked, so I decided to go on my computer to ask for help, but couldn't leave the beta, so I decided to keep playing, which was very idiotic of me because of what would happen later. The moment I clicked the button, Dave popped up again, but he didn't say anything. He just sat there. I felt like I was being watched by him, but I brushed it off thinking it was my imagination. But it wasn't my imagination. It was real. The moment I got onto the night levels, Dave popped up saying only one thing: "Good night, neighbor." Then I woke up in a hospital. When I asked the nurse what happened to me, they said that I had a seizure while I was playing a very disturbing video game. I knew what game she was talking about. That PvZ Beta. I turned around and my dad was right next to me, crying. When I asked him what was wrong, he said my mother crashed her car on the way to the hospital, and when they found her body, there was a note that was the same note you would get near the final level of the fog levels. A few weeks later, I was on my computer, and I got a message from a person I never heard about. The message said, "Thank you for testing Plants vs Zombies Beta. We hope you will play the full game when it comes out." I advise anyone, if you see a link to the PvZ Beta, please do not play it.